for Fairway to Heaven.
Yeah,
this is for birdie at 17.
For a podcast, not for a psychiatrist session.
Psychiatrist, yeah.
To ensure his presence in the LIV Golf League this season. That was for birdie at 14 for Scott. Charles Howell III of the Crushers, his second shot into the 10th for Charles Howell. The Oklahoma Wildcatters.
Wildcatters, yeah. You know what a wildcatter is, don't you?
I have no idea.
It has to do with oil fields.
Yeah.
Guys working the oil fields, which are very common, especially in western Oklahoma. Green jacket for a year, David. What would you be seen doing with the green jacket if you had it for a year as a champion?
Charles Howell III with his second shot at number 12. He'll have that to get it to 2 under.
On the LIV line, Bryson DeChambeau for birdie at 9. Bryson 1 under par.
Really want to tune in. I mean, even over all the superstars, you can spend an hour listening to that young guy talk to Suann and I. It is so impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over at 13, Bryson down the hill for birdie. Right in the middle.
Anaban Lahiri, level par so far for his opening round. That's for birdie at 8.
Bryson on the LIV line at 14. Hit it firmly on the LIV line.
Royal Greens, just outside of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Anaban Lahiri.
Bryson on the tee at 16. Oh, that is a brave shot.
Bryson DeChambeau, birdie at 17.
Back at 4. Here's Bryson after the duffed wedge. Oh.
At Royal Greens, Paul Casey, who had an excellent opening round in Mexico and also in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago. I can't do an impression of Suann, but it went in. Bryson DeChambeau a moment ago on 12, his second shot.
Back to the dad theme, another player who was introduced to the game from his father.
A 6 at 13, he drops back to 5 under par. Anaban Lahiri just a few moments ago, this for birdie at the first, and that's nicely rolled in. It's a long shot, but you never know with Brooks. He'll be thinking about a back-to-back team victory as well. How about Bryson, his second shot into the 8th? Bryson DeChambeau at 14, this for birdie. Now Bryson is out of the reckoning, you would think, individually, unless he... Charles Howell III for birdie at 13. It's been a good week for Chucky 3 Sticks, and he's got the Crushers. Look out for the Crushers today. Anaban Lahiri, he's 2 under par on Championship Sunday. This is his second shot into the 7th. Bryson DeChambeau's quartet.
Before that, Bondito calls himself when we play in Mexico. Anaban Lahiri.
That's Charles Howell III, second at 14. Oh, a beautiful shot from the right rough.
Well, the competitive juices will be flowing for Bryson DeChambeau, who may be out of it individually, but the Crushers are surging there. 8 under par. Casey at 17 for the Crushers, and another birdie. If Bryson drains this, it'll be 1 shot. It was 10 shots not so long ago, and it's got a chance, and it's in! This one could be even better. Paul Casey Well, that is a near certain birdie for Paul Casey. Bryson, fresh from an eagle. And it's in. And he knows. With stinger. But captain fantastic Bryson DeChambeau, who is 11 under par, has re-established the lead. And Bryson, an eagle there for Bryson, and a birdie at his last hole. It'll be a 60. His teammate Charles Howell, 4 under today. Tee shot at 3. This is a staggering display at the moment by the Crushers. Beautiful.
Never gonna miss. That had to come right at the end.
In LIV Golf history, the 4 aces came back from a 7-shot deficit in Adelaide in front of thousands of fans in 2023.
They're 10 shots better as a team than the next best scorer for the day.
Oh, that's a final round. 64 for Charles Howell III. The Crushers are just pouring it on here late on Championship Sunday. This is one of the all-time great round 3 performances by any of our teams. Just incredible.